Welcome to the blackbox22 training video. In this video we'll be capturing text data. In this video we're going to be capturing text data from the AutoCAD drawing and pass it back into our database. In the previous video I mapped in some layers and created the assets. But these assets came in with the name of pit 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I look in the drawing, they're actually 631, 531. The pipes don't have any grades on them, invert elevations, because it's a 2D drawing. Now if this was in 3D when I did the mapping, it would have actually mapped this information. So what I want to do is I want to map, or I want to capture the text data and have it populate. So if I come in here, I can go into my capture settings. And I'm talking about a stormwater here, and when I'm picking up a point feature, I want it to ask me for the asset name and the elevation or RL. Then when I'm picking up a line feature, I want it to ask me for the upstream first, then the downstream, and then the diameter. And a user can come in and pick any asset that they want, and we can add different properties to it. So if I wanted to select the slope, I could add the slope into that. Okay, I don't want the slope in this. So I'm going to go OK. Now as we can see over here, it says pit 1, 2, 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into capture properties. So I select capture properties. Okay, it goes into the drawing and it says select your entity. Okay, well this is my entity I'm selecting. So I pick that, and you can see a circle appears. So it knows that this is when you're selected. And down below it asks me to select my asset name for the pit. So this is the name. Then it asks me for the RL or elevation, so that's the elevation. Then it comes up and says select your next entity, so I'll say select this one. And I'll select this is for the name, and this is for the RL. I'm going to go ahead and do the structures first, so I'll select this one. There's my name and my RL. Let's go to this one. Here's the name and the RL. And we got a couple more to do here. Let's do this one. And there's my name and my RL. And last one, here's my name and my RL. Now we're going to look at pipes. So I'm going to select on the pipe. It knows that it's got a pipe. And so now it says, what's your upstream? So there's my upstream. There's my downstream. And there's the size, 375. Let's go to the next one. So there's my upstream, my downstream, and my size. Let's do this one. There's upstream, downstream, and size. And I'm going to try this one. Oh, it says unknown entity. Okay, so what's actually happening, I'm going to show you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw these line features in here. So I need to get out of this command here. I'm going to bring in the line features. And so I'm going to say draw all these line features. I'm just going to select all. I'm not going to put any text on there. I'll say generate and exit. And I'm going to go OK. Now if I zoom in here, you'll notice that the magenta lines are the lines that were in the drawing. When we're talking about the GIS, we need to have the connectivity. The lines need to go to the center of the structure. So when they're doing the GIS analysis on it, it can actually see that they've got a flow here. And so what we've done is there's a tolerance in there, and we looked so far out around the center of the structure to look for the line. And so when I was trying to pick on that line, it didn't recognize it because it knows it's actually in this location now. So what I'll do here, I can finish this off. I'm going to come back in here. I'm going to select this line here. There it knows it's bold now. I'll select that. There's my upstream, my downstream, my size. And let's just finish this off. We'll select this one. And we'll say that's my upstream, my downstream, and my size. Press enter to finish the command off. I go back in. And now you can see I've got all the new names on here. I've got some red icon or yellow icons here. So if I open this up, I can edit this asset, and we can see that it has some errors in this. So I can say, well, this is pit number 6. This didn't actually calculate a depth in here because it's the lid level and the invert level, so I could put in the depth there if I wanted to, something like that. Okay, and you can see that updates when I do that. Okay, there's my manhole depth. I'm just going to go okay just to show you. There it goes, bold. And the same thing with the pipes. I'm just going to go ahead and select these pipes. I can edit these. There they all are, everything I'm happy with. I can go okay. And I now need to just update these with the proper information. And that's it for this video.